Hey there guys, gals, and non-binary pals, GM Potter here. Welcome to my channel where I talk about books and bookish things. I upload on Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time, and today I thought we would discuss a book that let me down, and I feel a little bit cheated because it's such a pretty book and it is such an ugly story, and that is The Book Swap by Tessa Biggers. Let's get into it. Okay, so you're probably saying, oh, that book's not that pretty. It's orange and yellow, like McDonald's or something. And it's like, well, it's a special edition. It's got sprayed edges with these lovely little books on it. And then the book itself is meant to look like one of those little free libraries. And it says, meet me at happy ever after. And then we have one of the opening scenes. And then we have, spoilers, the end. And it's got a ribbon bookmark. It's pretty, it's a pretty book. And, okay, this is the cover, right? This is the cover on the regular edition. This looks like it should be a sweet, charming rom-com. That's what it's billed as your run-of-the-mill, sweet, charming rom-com where these two characters fall in love because of a little free library in the UK. They call it a community library, I guess because they couldn't get the rights to Little Free Library. Let's get into the book blurb before I start ranting, because this is going to be a ranty video. If you don't like my ranty videos, I'm sorry. Maybe skip this one, but this one's going to get ranty because I just have to. A story of second chances and new beginnings. This is a love letter to books and a love letter to life. Still reeling from a recent tragedy, Erin Connolly knows she needs to start living, but has no idea how, when she accidentally donates her favorite book, a heavily annotated copy of To Kill a Mockingbird containing a memento she can't be without, a local little community library. She's devastated, but then the book turns up a week later, back in the library with fresh notes in the margins, along with an invitation in a copy of Great Expectations to meet her newfound pen pal. Life-changing conversation written only in the margins of beloved classic books begins between Erin and her mystery man, following each other through the pages of their favorite novels. As the book exchange continues, they both begin to open up, falling into friendship and maybe something more. But Erin and her pen pal have a shared history that neither of them has guessed. Faced with painful reminders of her past and the one person she swore to never forgive, Erin finds herself at a crossroads, one that could change her life forever. A book lover's dream. References to the following classics can be found in the book swap: To Kill a Mockingbird, Great Expectations, Wuthering Heights, Mansfield Park, The Great Gatsby, Middlemarch, Beloved, On the Road, and The Bell Jar. I read most of these books. This book came out in 2024. I got it as part of my LitJoy book crate, which is a subscription to LitJoy Crate. They do special editions of books, and you get some bookish goodies. And I put it off reading because I just didn't have time at the time when I got it, but I was excited for it. I finally read it. So this book gives serious Shop Around the Corner vibes, which is the original movie that starred Judy Garland that was then turned into the remake You've Got Mail with Meg Ryan. It's got serious Shop Around the Corner vibes. It's a dual POV between Erin and James. James is the mystery man. And I have in my notes, Erin severely in all caps, needs therapy. James also needs therapy. And then I have, can no one in this book just talk to each other? Because there's a lot of the miscommunication trope in this book. This isn't sweet or cute. These characters need help, psychiatric help. This isn't charming. Seeing and interacting daily with the dead is psychosis. It's not quirky. Even though it's split POV, I'm having trouble telling the characters apart when they're talking. They're both so basic and underdeveloped. Cover equals cute rom-com. Story equals grief, loss, and mental illness. Time jumps leave me very confused. It's hard to follow, and I'm not sure that I care. They are both bullied in school and have done nothing to get better. FFS therapy. Ending. No actual therapy, just a grand gesture. Literally, when I finished it. This book made me so angry. Like, I had to talk to my partner in the next room about it and be like, hey, I just finished this book. It was awful. And then I called my mom and I talked to my mom about it. And I've talked to 2 other friends about it and how awful it is and how just disgustingly bad this book is. And so that being said, it's a 1 star from me. I don't give a lot of 1 stars. I feel bad giving 1 stars, but this book, usually I can look past the things I didn't enjoy about the story and look at the things that are done well. Like, is the syntax good? Is the pacing good? I could not find a single good thing in this book. The characters are not true to life. It's dual POV, but the voices are not distinct enough to where if it weren't for the characters they were interacting with, I would not have been able to tell them apart. And until they interacted with another character, I wasn't able to tell them apart. There are time jumps without any preface or italices or anything to make you aware that you're getting to a time jump. It's just jump to the past, jump to the forward. And it's like, oh, does this character have psychosis because they're talking to the dead character? Or have we jumped back in time to when the dead character was alive? I don't know. And that's a problem. This book is just incredibly frustrating in every possible way. The writing is bad. The characters are bad. The setting, I think it takes place in London? I don't know. Like, I guess it's in London. They're from the same small town, and they both moved to London separately. But then they also go back to the small town, and they go back to London, and, like, they're in London, but they're not in, like, the bustling center of London. Maybe this is an American thing in me, but it's, like, it was a little confusing as to the setting. Like, the setting was a little confusing. Like, are they in London proper, or are they in, like, a suburb? Does London even have suburbs? Like, that sort of a thing. Everything about this book in its marketing was like, this is going to be a sweet rom-com. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a love letter to literature. If you like books, you'll love this book. And I'm like, I love books. I love all these things. This is going to be... No. Like, James's mother has untreated bipolar disorder, and she won't take her meds, and she won't go to... There's apparently it's alluded to ever so slightly. There's a place that they could send her, but they won't send her there. And I'm like, you either have to devote your life to caring for her or walk away from the abuse. Like, no one in this book puts on their big girl panties and deals with it. Like, I just wanted just one character to put on their big girl panties and deal with it. Like, seriously. No one in this book takes personal responsibility for anything. Nobody talks to each other about anything that matters. And it's just, like, Aaron, I'm jumping around all over the book because it's bad. And I don't feel bad about jumping around because the book jumped around. Erin is estranged from her mother, largely. And her mother's birthday is there, and it's a grand gesture made on her behalf by her sister. I'll love my mother now. I forgive her. I was like, you did nothing. Nobody did anything to deserve this. And, like, yes, I know you don't have to earn forgiveness. You don't have to earn anything like that, but, like, in a literary sense, like, I would like the characters to work for it instead of just waking up one day, like, in the middle of a conversation where it's been going so badly and say, you know what, I'm just gonna let the past go, apropos of nothing. Like, this whole book could be renamed apropos of nothing, and it would make more sense. Erin gets a job as an English tutor because she majored in English, I guess. Like, she was working for, like, essentially evil British BuzzFeed. And no, Loki, you can't jump up here. Hi, ow. This is Loki. I'm getting heated, so he wants to help. Don't show your butt on the internet. It's not cute. Well, your butt is cute, but showing your butt isn't cute. Okay. And now my color balance is off. Whatever. Anyway, like, what was I even saying? Oh, she gets a job as an English tutor, and, like, she has no references. He's like, okay, this guy takes a book from the book swap, and she's like, no, I need that book. And he's like, okay, tutor. And she's like, I'll tutor your kid. And you're like, yeah, okay. Like, he's letting a stranger into his house to tutor his teenage child alone and unsupervised. Like, what basis in reality does this book have? It was just bad. Everything about this book, start to finish, beginning to end, was bad. The writing was bad. The syntax was bad. The word choice was clunky. The dialogue was flimsy. The characters were underdeveloped. It was just bad. In every conceivable way a book could be bad, except for the way the cover looked. This book was bad. Like, it's a beautiful edition. The edition is gorgeous. It's lovely. I am not keeping it. I'm debating just throwing it away instead of putting it in my sell or donate bins. Because it's just so bad, and I don't want somebody else to suffer through this book. So, have you read the book swap? Did you like this book? Has a 3.61 on Goodreads right now, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, the reviews are very mixed. Like, everybody either adored it or gave it like 1 or 2 stars. Like, there's not a lot of 3-star reviews. Like, it's a lot of meet me in the middle reviews. Like, the scores because of meet me in the middle averaging reviews, I should say. Like, did you read this book? Have you read a book that you bought because it was pretty or because you had such high hopes for it, and then it just let you down so hard it pissed you off? Let me know so I can stay away from that book. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.